As non-believers, have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to attribute something to a supernatural cause, or you wished it so hard that there was a heaven, or that there was a God, or that prayer did work, or that you could believe again?
Well,
No.
I have. I mean, when I lose a loved one or a pet or something, I go, gosh, I wish there was a place where they could be, happy for eternity. I mean, that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But I know it's not true, and then I have to go, oh.
I don't know.
So
I'm not
last
good at-
year,
Gone.
I'm not good
last
at
year, my
wishing-
grandmother passed away from pancreatic cancer.
Sorry.
And thank you. And I went through what I consider a crisis of faith, where I wanted faith. I wanted it so bad. I wanted there to be a heaven. I wanted my grandmother to be there. I wanted the just the possibility that I would see her again. What I really wanted was the comfort that everybody else had from believing this untruth.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it comfort. I'd say you would want the same vehicle for denial.
Yeah, exactly.
It's-
Yep.
no, this
but
bad
they
thing
were comforting
isn't-
each other. They were grieving together. I didn't know how to grieve because I was made to feel guilty about grieving. Why are you sad? You don't believe in nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
sounds like you're
insulted
relative.
them
Damn.
because I insulted them because I didn't believe my grandmother was in heaven.
Right.
Not because she didn't deserve to go to heaven, because there is no heaven.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't think she's eating sky cake? What? You want her to starve?
Isn't it
Did you
manna?
ask your relative why they weren't happy she was in paradise?
No, I was watching them to.
Well, no, because
I was
he's not
watching
an
them fight over
asshole.
the inheritance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because Derek's not an asshole.
Yeah,
so
well,
he wasn't being
right.
shitty.
He
to
wasn't
other
being
people
shitty to other
grieving.
people. I
Sorry,
understand that, but it's
I'm not
like
attacking you, Dennis.
that is
I just,
but that is the logical inference there. It's like, yeah,
But even
Your
to going through this
match is in
experience, it has an. I don't know how to say it other than it has been a spiritual experience where I can start to discover that part of my psyche, which I really had never considered before. I never really thought about death. I dream about my grandmother all the time, and they're so real and they're comforting. And maybe it's a defense mechanism. I know it's not her.
Right.
I know it's not any spirit, but they're so real, and I take comfort and I take joy in those experiences. I can touch her. I remember touching her. I can feel her nails into my hand. That's how. But like we're artists,
but it was intense. Yeah,
we're
yeah,
artists,
we're
so we
artists.
can visualize these things.
Yeah,
And I take comfort in that.
yeah.
If only you could just be to our level
I'm
of.
practicing sketching again. I'm getting back to it. I like it as a hobby.
Do you need a coloring book?
But do you?
Fuck you.
But do you go
No,
with
I
the
need
whole
pencils.
heaven, or do you invent your own realm?
I did that with my cat. So I had
Mm.
a Siamese cat of 10 years, and he
Yeah.
was what I would the closest thing I would consider to a soulmate. I was
Right.
bonded with this thing.
You can get that way. Yes.
And when I moved up here, he developed a severe allergy where he just basically couldn't breathe. He was suffocating. And when I put him down, I cradled his hand and his head in my hand, and I looked into his eyes. And this cat was known for his eye contact. It was just such intense eye contact. And I watched him go. And in my mind, I thought that if we were connected in this way, that when he went, that he would take a little bit of me with him, and that he would exist in this realm of comfort for all eternity. And basically, he would take a little bit of me with him, and I would have a little bit of him left with me. And I created this like we did with the demon thing. I created this fantasy because this little creature had brought me so much joy and so much love, and I could not bear the thought of the universe going on without the presence of this wonderful little creature. I love you, Riley.
Yes, I got.
That's I'm glad that you found a way to grieve that loss.
Yeah. I'm still working on the most recent one, but that one was a hard one.
I'm sorry your
And it also
families making
it really puts your atheism and your non-belief and your skepticism to test. Because
does.
when life's going great, and I get in a discussion with a lot of atheists about this, about dying.
Loss, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I'm not scared of dying. There's nothing, just really the matter of fact, there's nothing after death. When I'm gone, blah, 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 blah. Without, and I'm like, what? I don't really think you really get it.
Yeah.
There's, I'm not afraid of dying. I am afraid of how I die.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I just can't conceive the thought of, again, the universe going on without me, and that's just my own egocentric.
Well, I'm afraid of, how it might feel to die, but I'm also, disappointed in what I'll miss.
Yes.
That.
And I always think of
So much
movies.
so.
I was like, there's people that died last month that don't get to see Avengers Endgame.
Right.
Or don't know how the Star Wars
And have been looking forward to it, but didn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's, they're definitely, new world problems, but
Yeah.
just the thought that there's so much that I'm going to miss, and I'm not going to be here for that. And I question, what about my consciousness? What happens to all of this? And does it just blink out? And if
Just blinks out, as far as I know, man.
Yeah.
and I can accept that, but I can also conceive the thought that maybe there is something out there. I don't know. I'm not
Would
going to
be cool.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
Just like demons are cool.
Yep.
Just like angels are cool. Just like the realm of hell, the realm of heaven, the journeys to get there. Those are cool. Those are imaginative things.
And
that
they're
we come
great
up with.
stories.
They're
I don't know,
great
man.
stories.
I'm still trying to get my hands around this reality as we can observe it.
I know.
You add a whole spiritual realm, and then I have to decide, okay, am I actually going to learn how to use magic? How strong is it?
That's
how
because
hard
you're not
is
an
it?
artist.
What's the... Stop saying that shit. Just because I don't have the skill right now doesn't mean I don't have the vision and inspiration, because I definitely have those.
We can get you a paint by numbers.
I am going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sketch you getting possessed by a demon for
Okay,
for
is
shit
it going to
on
be
my
stick
dreams.
figures?
All right.
The first one is. The first
It'll
one, just so
work.
that I can produce it now. No, it's not. It's going to be beautifully sketched of just a demon kicking you right in the butt.
Love you.
No, me too. I'm not really going to sketch a demon kicking you.
But I'm still going to possess you if you ruin this movie for
I'm
me.
not going to ruin the movie. God, I'm going to be like, all right, sit back in the couch there. We're going to watch it now. And then, boom, can't be ruined for you. Quit talking about possessing me.